Let me see if you show up now. Ah, here we go. There you go, Matt.
Hey Christopher, you wanna watch our tournament? We're doing a tournament. You can watch if you want.
Brandon, are you writing down the final scores of the
Uh,
games too?
yeah, I'm gonna write down the teams and the score.
We want pictures. We want pictures on Facebook of what the bracket looks like, so we know it's all wrote out and it's all cool.
That that's kind of cheesy. I'd get made fun of.
How's that? I want to see it. Let's go. You see me on camera pulling the names. I want to see your little bracket layout. Come
Yep,
on,
start
Mr.
start a
Blueprint.
group start a group chat and we're gonna do pictures of the
Yep.
3 teams we got.
Come on, Mr. Blueprint. Let's go. All
This is
right,
gonna be fun.
Me and Matt are going into Hall of Fame default game style 5-minute quarters. As soon as Brandon sends everybody a picture,
Hey,
we'll start selecting teams.
make sure your difficulty's on superstar.
Well, it automatically sets it to Superstar. We put on ours on Hall of Fame.
Baby, come here.
Matt, go to the middle.
Could you make us a bracket?
Oh, see, he doesn't even have a bracket made. He's sitting there saying, "Yeah, I got a bracket made." Uh-huh.
I have it. It's just not up. It's not looking proper.
That's because you made it.
It's gonna
Making
be me
fun
and
of
Nate,
people that went
2
to
out of
Harlem.
3. It's gonna be Mike and Matt 2 out of 3. Then whoever loses goes to a loser bracket for 1 game.
I want her to draw the trophy too. I want her to draw the 2K championship.
I did a trophy, but it kind of looks retarded. So after you do that, I want you to send it to Mike, Nate, Matt.
I better get
I want a picture. I want a picture of yours, bro. I want a picture of your bracket so I can make fun of you.
Send them a picture of mine. They want to
I'm gonna start this group chat. All right.
Mike, Nate,
All right, Nate. Matt, I'm gonna draw our names. Hang on, be quiet, Brandon.
You
Matt,
gotta write down the names.
Brandon, be quiet for a second.
Teams, right?
Mute your mic.
I want to tell you.
Matt, I'm gonna be. You hear this? Alright, what I'm doing is I'm shuffling up mine and your name to see whoever I draw, that's who selects for home. One just fell out of the bucket, so let me put it back in. You say when to draw, and I'll draw. Whoever I draw, they get to select whether we want home or away. Drawing? The name that is drawn is me, so I get to select. I'll take home.
So Haley's gonna draw the paper. Nate's gonna send us our group chat, alright, babe, on Facebook. Haley already sent you guys a group chat. That's probably what that beep was. So, alright, send them a picture. Alright, so they make a new one like that, but make it look better, and they want you to draw a nice trophy. Alright. As you're doing that, keep like a tally on the side of what teams the person gets, because each person's gonna get 3 teams. Okay.
Nate, check this out. Brandon didn't even spell your name right. He said Brandon 2 of 3 needy. Oh, that's funny. N-E-T-E. That's how you spell your name, Nate?
N-A-T-E.
N-E-T-E. Look at his bracket. Look at the. Oh, that's funny.
What the heck?
That's the champ of the NBA, huh? That's the title. That looks like a human with 2 ears. That looks like a Johnny Bravo haircut, bro.
Haley's. Something I did like a couple seconds. So yeah, Haley's gonna redo it, and I'm gonna tell her all the teams that we choose. So.
And we want to see pictures. That is freaking priceless.
Go ahead. All right. You guys in the game together, right?
Yeah, we're in the game. Matt, go ahead. Matt, get over to away and select your first team. Wait. I'm going to the Cavs, so I don't. Because they're a team that I don't like. Matt, you don't have to have that as your first pick. Go to somebody who you don't like, a team that you don't like, and then from that team, that's where your first pick will be. Like me, I'm not a big fan of Cavs, so I'm starting off at Cavs.
Don't really matter. You can go on.
Shut up, Brandon.
don't even know any team I don't like.
Matt, go to a team that you want that to be one of your first 3 picks.
No all-star teams either.
All right, Matt got the New York Knicks for his first team. Matt, hit square again.
Babe, New York Knicks for Matt.
And Celtics.
No, he's gonna put it in the group chat and say who you got.
Oh, all right.
So
Matt, you got to take a picture of who you got. So New York Knicks and Celtics.
I'm writing it down. No, I'm writing it down. I'm gonna put it in the group chat.
Knicks and Celtics.
All right, Matt, select your third.
Yes, and he's choosing his third right now.
Okay, he got the Knicks again, so he can't do that. He got the Heat. He got Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. So why can't I hear Matt?
Because he's not talking.
So he got the Knicks and the Heat.
Oh.
Knicks, Heat, and Celtics.
Good.
My team. Oh, I got the Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets for Mike.
Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies, Memphis Grizzlies.
I got Marcus Sauce.
And the Lakers.
And Lakers. Man, that's gonna be a good. Lakers. Hey, Mike, that's gonna be good because all those teams are pretty much like even.
Yeah, but you gotta think. Right. I got the rookie of the year, D'Angelo. One of the best rookies.
Hey, you say Lakers?
Yeah, I got Lakers, Nuggets, and Grizzlies. Lakers, Nuggets, Grizzlies.
Oklahoma City Thunder. I did.
Matt, who you using for your first team, Matt?
Knicks.
Wait, who'd you get? You got Magic.
I got Magic, OKC in this team.
Matt, you're using the Heat for your first game?
Sorry, Matt, who do you got?
I'm gonna probably go Nuggets for my first team.
You're still writing it. So what
you say Nets?
Yeah, Brooklyn Nets, OKC, and Magic.
Alright, here I go.
Nathan got the Pelicans.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of yelling in this tournament.
Babe, do you hear me? Spurs for Nate.
Ooh, best defensive team in the NBA.
And the Lakers.
Lakers aren't soft, Nate. If you look at it, dude, they got D'Angelo Russell, Roy Hibbert. He's good as center, bro.
But they're on the other. It's Mike and Matt facing each other.
Alright, so Matt's first team that he's using is the Heat. I'm using the Nuggets.
Alright, Brandon, who you picking?
Who are you picking?
Me and Matt are starting our first game.
I don't know, man. I'm waiting for you to.
Alright, I'm just going to get this over with because I already know what we're going to do. If I pick Spurs, you're picking OKC, so I'm just going to get this game over with.
Alright, so
that's gonna be a good series over there. I can't wait to hear the outcome of that one. OKC versus Spurs. This is the Western Conference Finals all over again.
No, it's gonna be the first game is gonna be Spurs versus Thunder, and the next game you gotta pick your other team.
So, babe, it's gonna be me
you don't
versus
play with
Nate.
the same team the whole time.
So,
you know that, right?
No, I know. Yeah, I know.
Spurs,
I'm just saying that's gonna be a matchup like Western Conference Finals.
OKC versus Spurs, okay?
And for game one, for me and Matt, it's gonna be Nuggets versus Heat.
And for Matt and Mike, it's gonna be Nuggets versus the Heat for game one.
And so I don't have to draw. So I don't have to draw all the time. Winner takes home court.
I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Crap, I ain't got nobody in the Nuggets, bro.
I got the Magic.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Wade and Gang over 2 and 3.
Starting out with the 3-point. I like it.
There's a chance he could have a big one DM up more tightly on the perimeter.
Hey, Mike, who you got?
I got the Nuggets versus the Heat.
Their offense, but they still would have trouble knocking down the shots. Just didn't have a lot of dead-eye laser shots. Every field goal attempt with them was an adventure.
Nuggets did have problems on the offensive end, too. Something that's rare for them, hitting the open shot and the mid-range shot and beyond being one of them.
You know, Kevin, how about being last in the league in catch and shoot field goal percentage? I mean, got a good amount of looks that way, but really struggled shooting only 34% in those situations.
Fareed uses both hands to slam it down.
But sometimes when I change my team, it changes.
Flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
We're supposed to start at the same time.
Dragic with it. Now defended by Moutier.
We're still in the first quarter. We got 4 minutes left.
The fast break. And Fareed throws it down.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one.
Good pass. Good done, man.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man.
All right, so
it's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Rebounded by Fareed.
All right, here.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And one of Goran Dragic's greatest traits, Greg, excelling in the open court. High energy point guard. A lot like his speed to burn, very smart guy, coveted by many.
He really is. And Kevin, he transitions from defense to offense as quickly as anyone in the league, a la Tony Parker, except he's also equally adept at facilitating for others and spotting up for the 3, or just taking it to the rack himself.
He'd have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Right side Bosch. Denver grabs the miss.
Hey, Mike.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Put it on speaker.
Moutier kicks to Fareed. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Nobody who's jumped in for Harris. Not a fast start here for the Heat. 4-point
Taylor's
game.
not understanding the bracket.
Wade passes to Bosch. Soft touch off the glass.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And the pass to Jokic. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Lou all day. Denver shooting their first free throws of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Have you guys started your first game yet?
Right now. Laverne, he's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Moutier. And a new group in for the Heat. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Lou Aldana. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that junk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Denver in the lead.
Oh, that doesn't mean.
The Miami Heat came up short last season in hopes of getting back to the playoffs. Clark, their road record didn't look much.
Yeah, 17 and 24. I don't think you can be that far under 500 on the road and hope to play in the postseason.
Over to the left wing. Johnson outside. Passes to Richardson. Heat moving the ball around. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. A shot by Stoudemire, no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And how about for the Heat having the best road record of any team that didn't make the postseason in the East. But as you said, struggling on the road will sink a team battling for a playoff spot.
Inside. It's stolen. Botches the slam dunk finish.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Chandler dishes to Barton. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Augustine. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Good if it goes. And it would have counted
first quarter.
But it's offline. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Nuggets lead.
Do you hear me, Matt?
From the Pepsi Center and
And Matt, don't worry. Whoever loses out of our game, there will be a losers bracket. So the first two losers, they will face in one game. Whoever wins out of that game of the losers, they get put back into the winners. So they'll have a chance to go against the champion.
You know, guys,
but that's a one and done.
Yeah, that's a one and done. So if you lose one time against this other loser, then you're done.
In terms of their ball movement has been flawless. It sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
We've got Harris. Nurkic is out there with Arthur. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Moutier in the point guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start to break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open
good three-point play.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Bosch, a screen on Harris. Wade. Nurkic with the steal. All going up court. And it's Gallinari missing.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's Nurkic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. They get Lou all day. And Yusuf Nurkic, really a big, good-looking young prospect. He's the guy that took Mozgov's place in Denver.
Yeah, originally, Kevin, drafted by the Bulls at number 16, then traded to Denver, as you indicated. His sheer size alone, 7 feet, 280. That makes him a force on the glass.
Fareed's checked in for Denver. J.K. Sampson comes in for Gary Harris. Sampson kicks to Fareed. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Gallinari wide open. Misses the 3.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter. You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Fareed against Bosch. Moutier Kicks to Nurkic. It's stolen by Dang. Fareed against Richardson.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's what Denver's going with right now.
Okay,
Laverne comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Barton subbed in for Gallinari. Josh McRoberts has checked in for
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years, the Miami missing the postseason last year, they'd end up a game back of the 8th spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year, and as the season
good
went on,
spin, Matt. Amazing. That was nice.
Here's Wade. The shot no good, and it's Denver the other way. Here's Barton. And he floats in for the easy two. What is the assist on that one? And now an 11-point Nugget lead.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Now a timeout called by Miami. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Chandler. And a beautiful
I'll let you know the score at halftime.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down.
Retard.
A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
How are you going to send this guy to the line? He's the only one that's going to miss the free throw.
Pass to Barton.
Preferred that play.
To the wing right side. Here's Jokic. Second chance shot. A rebound by McRoberts. Feeds to Dragic. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Yeah, this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
9 seconds left in the first half of the game. Over in the corner, Chandler. Here's Jokic. And he dunks it down.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability.
Halftime for me and Matt.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And we finished one half of basketball.
Stupid.
Did you guys hear me?
Denver on top, up by.
Yeah, halftime for you and Matt. That's all I said.
40-25. Now you're shooting better. You're shooting 50% from the field. And you're getting the dribble moves down. You're getting the dribble moves down a little better.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Fareed has been a handful. He has 8 points and also a block shot.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Nice game, great performance by Kenneth Fareed.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. And it's Dragic in the 1.
What the fuck?
And we've seen it all, guys. The Nuggets have been in free fall the last couple of years. Part of that is their play at home, where GA, they used to be invincible.
You remember?
So are we having to write the final score at the end of each game on the paper, or that layout too?
Put it in the group chat.
But that hasn't been the
Oh,
case
alright.
here of late.
George Karl
Put your halftime score at the
his
group
team
chat.
on what they've been doing.
Well, halftime, it's already
You know, Denver ended with
late.
a 19 and 22 record at home last season, and that's a far cry from when the Nuggets.
God, you don't
I'll
make
put
anything.
final though.
30 or more games at home.
And then starting next game, I'll put halftime.
And you'd have to go all the way back to their dreadful 2003 campaign to find the last time the Nuggets went below 500 at home. Very strange to see them be just mediocre in this building last season.
The Nuggets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And guys, a lot of problems for the Nuggets last year.
Nuggets is actually a pretty good team, man.
30 and 52 record and really struggled even against
Fareed and Wilson Chandler, these guys are pretty good.
And for the Nuggets, struggling
And
against the
Moitié.
East, something they aren't used to doing. They usually pile on the wins when they take on that conference.
Yeah, typically that's the case, but the Nuggets won 11 games against the East, tied for second lowest amongst Western Conference teams. It's the first losing record against the East for the Nuggets since 2004.
The 11-footer. Here's Whiteside. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Whiteside's got 8.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness.
Spurs
Really hard not
28,
to appreciate
OKC
all the
19.
assists they've racked up.
And the
Best
Heat
defensive
all-time
team,
leader.
man. They ain't easy to get by.
Really was a slow start for Gallinari last season. Took him a while to get back to speed after missing all of the 2013-14 season with that torn ACL.
And the Heat making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Here's Dragic. Bosch up on top.
You don't have to.
That's good. Bosch has got 6. Gallinari did get better and better over time. He improved. He started to get back to his former self near the end of the season.
Yeah, had that huge 47-point explosion towards the end of last season. And listen, he's still a young guy and hopefully can continue to build after his injury woes.
Here's Moutier. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
This is a nice third-quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Richardson misses the layup.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Three-pointer. Richardson missing again. The Nuggets leading by 23. Inside. And he's
slow-ass team.
on a pass to set him up.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
What the heck? All I did was hold up on the analog stick.
5 points now this quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And Fareed sends it back. For 3, Richardson. But they recover it. Whiteside, the pass to Bosch. Gallinari with the steal. Moutier kicks to Harris. Rebound by the Heat.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
They get the rebound.
Please tell me why I'm holding up on the analog stick in this
tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
I thought I wasn't supposed to do that.
Now here's Moutier. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's sent back by Bosch. In transition, here comes Miami. Richardson's running.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Gallinari passes to Jokic. Here's Harris. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Richardson, no luck.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And now here comes Bosch leading the break. Here's Whiteside.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Nuggets on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
Nuggets call timeout.
Denver calls timeout. Well, you look back at the 2015 Heat, and the injuries are what probably brought that team down. We can go from Chris Bosh with the debilitating blood clot on his lung and on and on and on. The loss, of course, which is not an injury, of LeBron James. There are a lot of moving parts with that team.
And that's a great point, Kevin. If you take any star off of teams, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still managed to stay competitive once Bosh went out.
There with Wilson Chandler. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Sampson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. You know, Bosh was the big injury hit for the Heat, but they had a lot of other injuries as well. I mean, he had to use 31 different starting lineups last season, and 20 different players started at least one game.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it. Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
And injuries are something that you can't plan for, but you can prepare for them. And hopefully the Heat can avoid injury woes this season. If they can, they at least have players who have been through that struggle last year.
And here are the Nuggets now.
Whoa, you guys foul every single shot.
To Johnson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Oh, my God.
The high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Laverne, he's checked in for Nurkic, and Barton subbed in for Augustine. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's Johnson penetrating. Soft touch off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Heat trail by 20. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And look, Joe Johnson last season, not his best statistically, but boy, did he show some heart. I mean, he was one of the catalysts for Brooklyn making the playoffs, especially when Brook Lopez returned healthy and the two could play off of one another.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Moutier is checked in. Arthur with it. A 3-ball. The rebound by McRoberts. And they're running. Here's Dragic. Chandler with the block. Wade for 3. The shot misses. And it's Denver the other way. Chandler kicks to Arthur.
You guys finish the game?
Miami.
No, we're in the fourth with 2 minutes, 30 seconds left.
The pass to Wade. He trains the quick shot.
5.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Told you, timeouts and stuff, man.
Kicks to Arthur. Off target at the rim.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Chandler kicks to Arthur. Stolen by Winslow. To the middle. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by
Fucking Bluetooth messed up my shot.
10 points for Johnson.
And looking a lot better now,
Wide
but
open.
still a long way to go to get back into this one.
I like the fact that we can still see a flicker of a flame burning. They haven't given up or given in. They've picked it up at both ends, and right now on a nice run.
It's stolen by Moutier. And Chandler, here we go. And Wade sends it back.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Harris. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Timeout called the Heat. They're losing by 18. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And a new group in for the Heat. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Chris Bosh. Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The shot by Chandler, wide open. Second shot opportunity. Simpson shot, good.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
The dish to Richardson. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Nurkic. And it's Denver scoring again. And Miami has possession. They trail by 18. There's Winslow. Arthur grabs the board.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Misses there.
Yeah,
so
Matt.
It's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in.
What? I'm pretty sure I shot that. I was holding square.
Dude, this Bluetooth fucked me over so many shots.
Oh my God! Why does my guy never do that, huh? When I'm behind you, never freaking steals it. You gonna give him the ball? What the fuck are you doing?
How much time's left in your guys' game?
He just finished.
What was the? Oh, I'll wait for it to be posted.
My thing's been glitching lately. Every time the game's over, I can't even see what
Now,
stats.
Matt, you got to hang on. Let me see what you just got done playing with the Heat. So, Matt, you get to choose whether you want to use the Knicks or the Celtics, and then I have Grizzlies or Lakers still. You already passed the Knicks, Matt. What are you doing? $47.54, Nate.
Yep.
That was a close game there. Alright.
Alright, since I got home the last time, is he getting home?
No, winner takes home. Alright, so mine and Matt's second game is going to be Lakers versus Celtics. Have you guys started your second?
No, I'm waiting for Brandon to pick who he wants. I'm being the Pelicans. He has to pick the Magic or the Nets. Who you gonna be? Magic?
I think he walked away. I think he's a little upset. Nate Lakers, Brandon Magic. Wait, you got Lakers
no,
too, Nate?
I meant to put Pelicans. I don't mean that.
All right, Matt.
See what Westbrook was from the three. He missed like 3 wide open. It was stupid.
Westbrook's a powerful point guard, man. He doesn't always take 3-pointers, only if he's open.
He was open. He airballed one.
That's your throw. That was a bad release then, because he never airballs them unless it's a bad release. So if you had a dude in your face, that's why he airballed it. Have you guys started yet?
Yeah, we're starting right now.
Alright, Matt, click ready. Let's get it on. Nick Young. Oh snap, I forgot we had that, man. Hey, man. I was looking for a second, man. I thought Kobe Bryant was on the Celtics. I was like, what? This is stupid.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Boston Celtics come in for this one. Lakers looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Shoots from the block, and it's Hibbert missing. And watching Jay Crowder, he can really beast you up, Greg, and take you out of your game. One of the most physical wings, I think, in the NBA.
And not the most flexible athlete, but he makes up for that with that strength that you mentioned. It allows him to control the pace. I mean, he's a bumper and a grinder and hitting a big three out of nowhere. So he's what we call a true gamer.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Jared Sullinger is out there with Johnson. And it's Crowder in it, the 3 slot. Here's Johnson. Randall grabs the board.
Looking at Jay Crowder, he got traded from Dallas to Boston in the Rondo deal last season. Nobody expected all that much from him. All he did was go out and become one of the most valuable players on that team.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. That's good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
When you talk about Jay Crowder, there are those that you win because of, and then there are guys like him that you win with. I mean, the guy who's going to take the charge, commit the hard foul, do what others won't, really shows the heart of a champion.
Celtics have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Johnson kicks to Sullinger. Tipped away. Young with the steal. Here's Randall. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
And Young, here we go. Misses from close range. Boston off to a slow start. 7-point differential. And the basket by Thomas.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now here's Bryant. His three-pointers off the mark. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's sent back by Russell. And it's the Lakers on the break. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Sullinger, left side. It's stolen by Randall. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Here's Hibbert. And the layup's good off the glass. Hibbert's got his first points in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The Boston Celtics figured to be near the bottom of the league last year. In many ways, they outperformed a lot of people's expectations.
And by no means were they a contender at any point, but they very well could be ahead of themselves in terms of the rebuilding process.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
And with the Celtics being a surprise threat near the end of last season, even their losses were close games.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And a new group in for the Celtics. Olenek, he's checked in for Sullinger. Jerebko comes in for Amir Johnson. Turner's checked in for Crowder. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Avery Bradley.
To back up your point about the Celtics being in close games, I mean, their point differential on the year was less than where you would expect it to be for a team that made the playoffs. I mean, it really gives you an idea of how many close games they played.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-4 run.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second.
Oh my God, man! These people missing wide open layup.
By 12. Clark, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this
Brandon doing pretty good.
They hit about 75% of their free throws.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
I don't know why, because they're not.
Here's Burgess. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
They are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Thomas goes in. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Los Angeles leading by 11. Feeds it to Bass. Olenek with the steal. Smart kicks to Thomas. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Five seconds left in the first quarter. Young with no one around. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Lakers on top, up by 10. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in
this game
just a
pisses
moment.
me off, man.
All right, ladies. Look who's coming to the court.
Welcome back, everyone. Alongside first quarter in the books already as we start
They're doing
the second
stupid
quarter.
animations right now.
And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here.
Bad
What have they been
animation,
doing
bad
or not
animation.
doing?
That's what it looks like.
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
On the court for the Celtics.
I'm about to throw the damn control.
Jonas Jerebko out there with the lane. Then there's Smart. Then it's Evan Turner. And it's Crowder in it, the small forward. To the paint.
Bro, I feel like I'm not even playing right now.
Finishing it
Like
off.
they're doing stuff I don't want them to do.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming
What
off
the
a great
heck is that,
defensive play
game?
has to build some momentum.
Very nice.
He didn't do anything.
Matt's dude dove for the frickin' ball.
George Sullinger's checked in for the Celtics. Johnson comes in for Jerebko. And the Celtics making a change here. Bradley's checked in. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg. 14 minutes in, and the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressive in the Summer League, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Celtics foul call.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saves a layup with that foul.
Can you never pass out of a shooting animation? As soon as I click square, the guy just throws it up.
And so Young nails them both.
And, you know, going back to Randle's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school, the fifth metatarsal.
I know. Just saying,
which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
And the basket by Johnson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart right now, especially on the interior.
You broke the guy's ankles when you were running down the court.
From point blank range.
3 seconds? Come on, game.
It's going to be a 3-second call.
This one's close.
Were going to let him play through.
This one's 19 to 14.
This one's 20 to 16.
Season-ending surgery on the foot as well.
Nah.
Hopefully, now he can.
But I was up. Yeah, I was at 18 and he had 8. So
Kicks it out to Bradley.
he's on a run. He just hit a 3.
They're making plays. You're making me mad. Look at that. What the heck's that crap? You can't block that on that little dude.
And here we go.
Let's get it, Swaggy P. Let's go, baby.
And the Lakers lead by 3.
I'm about to bring Kobe out. About to see the legend. You better be feeling that game or it's
Why are
sudden
you
death.
running behind the man? What are you doing?
Necessary adjustments have to be made. Greg,
And
this is
oh my
also the
God,
time
man.
for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time this season.
Eat a Snickers. You're not yourself when you're hungry.
And they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can
Like how let's see what happens when you say you don't want
and that's something
don't like
that
the
none of these
Pelicans
guys
to
can
play like
afford to
shit when you
have
end up
happen. If
getting
you're
them
going to
in the
battle
rain.
all the way to the finish,
They're playing like a bunch of retards
Here's
right now.
Johnson.
This is stupid.
After the basket by Los Angeles.
Brandon said, watch me get nuggets. I like the nuggets. They're actually really good.
Here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. He had stolen by Sullinger. And here's the fast break. Here's Bradley.
Oh, Kobe with the block.
And it's the Lakers the other way.
Double team your player.
13
Doesn't
points
even
was
look
their
at
biggest
anybody
lead in the
see your
game.
player to guard him.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Fires from 14.
What kind of what happened? How am I gonna get behind you? You just
for Sullinger last season, further indication, Clark, that he needs to keep working on his conditioning.
And that was a concern coming into the league with Jared, is just how committed would he be to working on his
body all
the time and maintaining
do what you do, man.
Conditioning that he needs, and injuries have been a part of that in the case. But when he's out there, he's capable.
Mike, a small forward block a
Celtics
center.
trailed by 5.
Not a fast break.
Okay,
that's not a big. Yeah, that's not a big.
How about that fantastic
not a big.
finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that.
And I'm sure Kevin Durant can too.
Why are you passing it to him? I had the analog stick the whole other freaking way.
He has 5. They get it back. Nance. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 5.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation. Hustle play on the putback.
You're just going to throw the ball right into his fucking chest?
I mean, find that hole in the D and then the ball.
I can't just bring this out. 2K is doing 2K.
One of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
What the fuck's going on?
Swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Roy Hibbert's
You
checked
made that
in for
mentally.
Nance. Randall comes in for Nance. And it's
Oh,
Russell
come on.
for Nick Young. And then for Boston. Olenek is checked in
I swear to
for
God, if I
Johnson.
get the Pelicans in this
Norenko
freaking
comes in for Crowder. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bradley. Here's Russell.
Get in there.
Can't hit.
Pretty
Good
close,
D
though.
by Sullinger.
No, but I don't like this.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time.
Oh!
Yeah,
Contact. Go. Let's go.
He just lost his concentration for a split second.
You guys still in the
That's all
second?
it took.
Yeah. 24 seconds.
Opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good
47,
offense, but that was just a
20.
terrible reaction from the
That's a
defense.
draw.
Williams, he's checked in
Just
for
started
the
third.
Lakers. The shot and game clock separated by 4 from 11 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots.
Can I get a foul?
What the? Get back in this
Oh my God, what is
That
that?
one's good. 7 points for Kobe Bryant. Kicks it to Olenek. Jacks up
Brandon,
a
please
3.
tell me you saw my guy run away from
No
his
one.
team. Please tell me.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Lakers lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
25. Your safety is our #1 concern.
Why are your fucking team playing such good defense? It's fucking stupid.
Please walk calmly out and away from the facility.
What the fucking
And
shot's
the
that?
second half about to start here in just a few moments. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
It takes a lot to dominate a game without shooting lights out, but that's exactly what he was able to do with his
There's
play
enough
on the
defensive
glass.
plays, boy.
Yes, sir. I mean, that area around the bucket has been
Fucking
his
lucky
turf
the damn
tonight.
computer isn't
Sensational
fucking
display of rebounding in the first half.
Not every time I've stolen it once.
Brandon's forced tonight, game 3, boy.
Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
It takes a lot to dominate a game without shooting lights out, but that's exactly what he was able to do with his play on the glass.
My guys are
Yes,
acting
sir.
like
I
fucking
mean, that
idiots.
area around the bucket has been his turf
You got those
tonight.
in the paint, they run away.
Sensational display of
Every
rebounding.
guy I run with, like Shaq.
Third quarter action getting rolling right
Well, the
now.
point
Brought to you
guard
by
has a
Gatorade.
59
All fueled
free
up and
throw.
ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Young. And it's Hibbert in the pivot spot, manning the middle. We're watching Amir Johnson Clark, who seems so casual about silently destroying opponents in the paint, and he's carried that air.
What are you trying to do to Kobe, Matt? You trying to hurt him?
Career.
You know what? He's rarely had plays called for him, Kevin. He doesn't produce a bunch of highlights, but he's really potent. I mean, one of the
Look at you.
best at defending
All over him,
opponents at
man.
the rim, grabbing in traffic. Well, they
Come
won't be down
on.
for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Stolen by Thomas.
That's getting all these steals, man.
Outside Bradley. And it's sent out and out of bounds as the Lakers get
Kobe.
possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Get real.
On the wing, Bryant.
Come back through.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
Come on, Kobe. You're soft.
And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Thomas is running. Kobe dishes to Young. And that one is hammered home.
Kobe to Nick Young.
And just mad three on the sling.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good.
Oh shit, why the fuck are they playing so fucking good like that?
Evan Turner, he's checked in for Boston.
See, my team's even doing, I don't understand, man.
Boston shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And Thomas, here we go.
Was it the first
Double team on
lead since
Thomas.
the first?
Turner passes to Bradley.
He's had the lead
With the
since
triple.
end of the first, maybe. I
He's
don't
going to want to remember just
know. Are you winning the first?
basketball. And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
It will tell you at the end of the game. If you go to box score.
Here's Thomas.
The past 6 points for me were all breakaway. It's so stupid.
Here's Turner. Boston again missing.
Fucking Magic has no
Offense scuffling a bit.
Oh,
They got
for
a-
the second half. Only one.
They got
of the first
Oladipo.
five.
Usually, if
sucks
he gets to
ass.
the rim,
He's like a
converting it
mini
into
Westbrook.
points.
Are you crazy?
But the defense stood tall there.
They missed 4 wide open.
And guys, we've seen
Horrible.
teams hire college coaches with no NBA experience before. It hasn't always worked out, but for Boston, they have to be very
Dang, you're
careful.
destroying all my guys, Matt. Like, you're knocking all of them on the floor. Kobe's getting knocked around.
It's deflected. There's his pass to Young. And the layup is good after an isolated pass. Young's got 4 this quarter.
You're fucking weak!
And Brad Stevens now in his 3rd year coaching the Celtics. Greg, I know you admire him.
Look at this!
Good fit for the franchise.
Uh-oh, I hear the dog.
You know who's winning when it switches to who is yelling.
With his demeanor.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Brandon Bass is checked in for Randall. And it's Williams in for Young. And then for Boston, Kelly Olynyk checked in for Jared Sullinger. Jerebko comes in for Amir Johnson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bradley.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2
Okay, I
points
kind of
are
want
the
to
same.
pass it
Not when they come
to
on a
Anthony
stuff
Davis
like
right there, if you
that.
didn't know that.
Well, I
You
like
stupid
the
man.
craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
The pass to Smart. Here's Jerebko. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
18 to 3
Jerebko's
runs.
got 5.
Oh!
Lakers leading.
Oh!
And Williams.
Sounds like somebody should have called a timeout.
Missed inside. Boston
Stop the momentum.
To a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Thomas, no good.
Ill-advised.
Are you kidding me? I dribble one time and I lose them.
Exactly. That was lower than low.
I'm sleep, cuh.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the
sleep.
heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out
Gonna
and
pass
transition.
it. He does the same shit every time. Stupid game.
It's Hibbert with the drive. He sinks the 11-footer. Hibbert's got 4 points now in the quarter. Celtics trailed by 8. Here's Jerebko. Takes it into the
Wow.
the layup.
Late.
The Lakers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. The call will go against Jerebko. That's his first foul. 16 seconds left in the third. White block shot. Los Angeles with another.
I know what you do as you're doing it.
Here's the fast break. Olynyk can't hit.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
It's a stupid game.
The third quarter comes to a close.
I choose the players, and then the other guy will not walk towards the player that they're supposed to guard, and they'll walk away. It's so stupid. Miss.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started.
What's number 3 doing?
And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Smart and Bradley the guards.
Pass it over the guy I wanted to pass to.
And it's Crowder, and it's the 3. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical
Matt, I think we just did the same thing at each end of the court.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
You went to go steal, I picked it up and slammed it. You did the same thing.
Piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see
Right,
some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Great job to hit his
46 to 40, beginning of the fourth.
Rebound
Break the way up because I'm a freaking retard.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Hard work on the glass.
Come on.
They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference.
Is that your controller trying to mess me up?
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, they've also
I was at it's a close game, 48-40, fourth quarter meet.
every opportunity.
But he keeps stealing the freaking ball from me.
Nance is checked in. Nice pass.
We got 45, 40 on there. 40.
Yep, same over here. Well, 50 to 40 now.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And not be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think
Oladipo never makes a three-pointer.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, you have to do something.
At first, I thought our chicks were in this chat. I was like, what the heck? He said, Oladipo never makes a three. I take it Oladipo made a three. What are you doing? How did that out on you?
Okay, I just patted your guy on the top of the head right there.
Close to picking that one off.
He said, Oladipo never make a three-pointer.
Here's Randall. Loses his man on the screen.
That was funny. They do overtime for me. Oladipo never make a three-pointer.
Back to Johnson.
Oh man, that's funny. I don't care. I'll be saying that to myself later.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the right spot. You always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where it needs to be.
Here's Kobe. Here's Randall. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They've controlled the ball. That's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Oladipo didn't make the three-pointer that time.
To their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
Russell, no good.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability was a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Oladipo didn't make a three-pointer.
Johnson.
Where the hell is my team trying to get the rebound? I don't see anybody.
And Jared Sullinger picks up the foul.
That was funny.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Young dishes to Kobe.
Alright, come on, Kobe.
What the heck?
The Rebound by Johnson.
Kobe sucks. Can't even make a freaking layup.
7th rebound of the game with that last one.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out. Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
It's tied up 20 seconds left. Tied up 20 seconds left.
On that one and get a little too fancy.
I got ball.
And Russell gets it to go.
Oh, snap.
Every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Hit your sweat.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off to them.
Is Brandon pushing it to a third?
He gets it to go.
Or is he going out with a bang?
Since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
That's the head of the article right here.
And this is what they want to announce their
I think the headline should be, "Other people don't make a three-pointer." That was funny, dude.
For the Lakers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's got to be frustrating to shoot so poorly when the other team is on fire.
I mean, when you look at the stats,
I'm taking
you'll
off.
see just how dominant a game this was.
Whoa!
For
2
Randall.
seconds
You
left.
can do a lot to
2
change
seconds
the game.
left. Not your
Scored, and it was his
Whoa,
quick
that's
hands on the
awesome.
defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's Thomas. Shot to stop the run.
Who's up? Is it tied?
Goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Up by 2. 2 seconds left.
Thomas will go to the free
Better
throw
call
line.
it a timeout. Get that
Julius
easy
Randle
dunk.
puts one
Push
up.
that to overtime,
He's
son.
out there now for the Celtics.
He's
Olenek
shooting the
is
3
checked in
probably.
for Zellinger.
What are you doing, Nate?
Repko
Shooting the
comes
3
in
or
for
what?
Johnson. And Smart subbed in for Avery Bradley.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Oh, dude, this is crazy.
Here's Randall. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style.
That layup should have
What a
went in.
time to have this kind of serve.
You already know that layup should have went in. You knew that was going in.
Smart.
Fucking
wide
the
open,
laws of
fire.
physics in this game is retarded. The ball
Really
is
is
over
really
the
just
hole.
off target.
He said the laws of physics.
He swiped it.
I'm asleep, cut.
Here's Crowder. Missed.
Your game, Matt.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here.
please,
And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were
So,
clicking
let's see here.
in every way. I mean, all cylinders go.
Box
No
scores.
question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let
So,
up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg,
Oh,
and
Brandon's
Dorisberg,
gonna put it in
this
the
is
group
Kevin
chat this
Harlan.
time 'cause
Thanks
he
for
actually
watching
won.
the NBA, presented
All
by
right.
2K
Oladipo,
Sports.
2 for
We'll
6.
see you next time.
I mean, 1 for 3.
What's the score?
Look at the
I'm asking
board.
Brandon. I'm not even in it anymore.
Oh,
Whatever.
Brandon, what's the score?
53-51.
dude, I'm asleep. I had the Lakers. Check this out. Everybody on my team shot good, except for Kobe. He went 4 from 14. That man sucked. But he did get 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks.
Mike, so who won your second game?
I did.
Oh, sleep.
So I get a bye game.
Oh, sleep.
That was a good game, Matt. Matt shot 56. Me and Matt shot the same amount of shots in the whole game. He shot 56. He went 22 for 56. I went 29 for 56. That's how close our game was.
Me and Nate's game went all the way down to the last 2 seconds.
All right, Matt.
Should have went into overtime. I had Drew Holiday take it in because I couldn't freaking change my player to Anthony Davis, and he took it in, and he was right next to the basket, and he threw it on top of the rim, and it bounced out. Yeah, that makes sense.
I pulled my center away to watch the paint, and we had like 3 people jumping in front of him, so it was a really good defense right there.
All I hear is
There's not 3 people. There's 2 people on each.
So I got Brooklyn.
Who do you got for your third team, Nate?